What is going on, everyone? My name is Radies, and today I'm going to be talking about TILRAY Stock, why it was up 40% today, where I see the company headed long term, and if I am going to be personally investing, and if I think you should do the same. What is going on, everyone? If you're new around to this channel, please consider subscribing because I'm on a mission to get to 5,000 subscribers. I also want to say, if you want to join my free Discord where we talk about stocks, link down below. So let's get right into TILRAY Stock, guys. Today the stock was up 40%. It closed at $42.35. And it's interesting because earlier on last week, on Thursday, the stock was only trading at about $25. So you could have nearly doubled your money in the span of a few weeks, or sorry, a few days even. Another interesting thing is you might have already heard about TILRAY as the weed stock of the year, and this is pretty much a weed stock, but we also need to understand that this stock is a stock that has come crashing down in the past few years. And not only that, it's a stock that has been very hyped and very volatile considering the whole hype around weed stocks and just the whole industry as a whole. Now, if you're not too interested in cannabis or weed stocks, that is totally fine. As me personally, I'm not really interested in that either, but I do see a huge potential in the cannabis industry. And now, like I said, whether you smoke weed or not, that's a totally different story, but I really think as an investor, people should be diversified into different sectors depending on what they want to be exposed to. For example, some people don't, invest into certain companies because they find it unethical. In my opinion, I think weed stocks and cannabis is just one of those industries that are going to continue to just grow like crazy. A huge indicator is the fact that a lot more places are starting to legalize marijuana. Especially with Biden being the new president, he is someone who really wants to start legalizing things and making things more accessible for everyone. And now, this isn't really a bad thing because it doesn't mean a bunch of people are just going to be addicted to weed. It just means a lot of people are now going to be able to buy weed legally from the government and, really just decriminalizing marijuana. Like I said, in 2018, there was actually a short squeeze. And no, I'm not talking about GameStop or AMC or any of those stocks. I'm talking about TILRAY that actually had a short squeeze. And the price actually went up to even nearly like $150. And like I said, it did come crashing down, but again, that was because of a short squeeze. So I don't think that is really a negative when it comes to TILRAY, but I do think it is important to know because, hey, this stock has been short squeezed before. Maybe it will be a short squeeze again. I don't know. Another thing I do want to say is TILRAY is actually planning on merging with another company called Afria. This is actually very interesting because once this does happen, which by the way, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications because when this does happen, best believe I'm going to make a video on it. When this does happen, TILRAY and Afria, which I believe they're still going to be called TILRAY, and this is going to be, like I said, they're going to merge. So the two companies are going to turn into one, and it's going to turn into TILRAY. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be the biggest marijuana company in the world. And like I said, this is an industry that I know will continue to grow. And if TILRAY is the leading company in that field, I want to be invested in TILRAY. Now, TILRAY sells all sorts of things. Like, for example, they sell vapes, they sell a bunch of accessories, they sell pre-rolls, they sell actual weed, and it's a weed company. Like, whatever you expect to get out of a weed company is pretty much what you're going to get. A lot of medical cannabis as well. And I do want to say, if you are interested about learning the science behind THC and, weed and all that type of stuff, or marijuana, I strongly recommend going on the TILRAY website because they do have a decent amount of information. And another thing I do want to say is, always do your due diligence with these type of companies. Make sure you go and check their investor profile and their SEC filings, their financials. Do as much research as you can because obviously this is just a quick, informative, educational video. I will be missing certain things and there's a chance I might even get certain things wrong. Also, today TILRAY announced a new distribution agreement with UK medical cannabis distributor Grow Pharma. Obviously this is very important because we're able as a company to get exposure into the United Kingdom and into Europe as well. Also, this month, TILRAY did announce that it has exported its first medical cannabis shipment to Spain. So like I said, more growth in the European nation. I also like this company because it's one of those companies that there is obviously a high demand for these products, but it's just in certain cases, it's literally illegal to access these things. And obviously with that being the case, yes, there are going to be people and there will always be a black market, but that doesn't mean that this company is just going to be taking away market share from anyone else, or the black market is going to be taking away market share. Usually when things like this are slowly starting to be allowed and there's regulations, there are obviously going to be, government-run dispensaries, and this is going to be something that I've personally seen. Like I said, I live in Toronto, and in Canada, we've seen a huge rise in just dispensaries and just government-run dispensaries. Whether they're government-run or not, obviously if TILRAY is going to be one of the main suppliers for all these dispensaries, that is obviously a very important thing and a very important move forward for the company and the company's growth. Like I said, in my opinion, I do think that this stock is a buy. In fact, in my free Discord, I did actually mention it a few days ago. I didn't actually buy, but damn, if I did, I would be up a decent amount. Like I said, with all these stocks, guys, please remember to do your own research, and remember, only risk the amount of money you're able to lose. And remember, with stocks like this that are, experiencing crazy movements, there's ups and there's downs. And if you genuinely believe in a company, buy low and sell high. I also do want to say I'm going to be dropping another video about sundial growers literally today. So remember, check out for that as well, because that is another weed and marijuana stock that has been absolutely hyped up like crazy and has also been seeing insane amounts of gains. In my opinion, I am probably going to be waiting for TILRAY to dip a bit. Like I said, I do want to get involved in these stocks, and I do know there's a bunch of people in my community and even people that follow me on Instagram that have been saying, yo, Radies, TILRAY, this is just crazy. It's been making me a lot of money recently. And I'm like, damn, I want to get in. And I 100% will be getting in before the merger with Afria. And like I said, on my Discord, I will be, sharing that information as to when I do get in. So again, if you are interested in that, make sure you join my Discord. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And until next time, remember, stay seeking success.